to get a million, thousand, trillion times worse. Um, so even if you literally have to take one little tiny bite at a time, make sure you have something in your stomach because, yeah, I mean, empty stomach will make your nausea and excuse me intensify. So definitely keep your stomach full at all times. Not full, but just have something in it at all times. Um, Hungry at night and every 2 hours. I was hungry constantly. I'd wake up in the middle of the night hungry. I would go to bed hungry. I'd wake up in the morning ravished. You need to just eat constantly. So I recommend having something with you that you can snack on because it doesn't take much to get that hungry feeling to go away. Just make sure you always carry around with you granola bars, an apple, a cookie, whatever you need, whatever does the trick to just settle your stomach till you can get your hands on some real food. But definitely get your hands on some real food because that's important. Um, what else helped my pregnancy is, um, well, my nausea um, got put to rest by ginger ale. I lived on ginger ale. I had a ginger ale with me at all times, day and night. At all times of the day, you need it because you take a couple sips of the ginger ale and it does make your nausea go away. I don't know about you guys, but I really liked it had to be bubbly. It couldn't be flat. I needed to have the fizzy cold ginger ale. And I'd take a couple sips if I get that feeling like you're gonna throw up, and it goes away very quickly. I also had saltine crackers. Um, it's not a rumor. The saltines work. Have saltines in your bag at all times. And if you feel like you're about to throw up, eat one or two of them and the feeling will go away. Drink water slowly. You need to drink water slowly because if you chug it, then it's going to come right back out. So, drink water slowly. Um, One other thing I noticed right away was that my skin cleared up big time really fast. Um, I used to have whenever my period was coming along, I would get like one or two pimples on my face, and that completely stopped. On my face, as you can see, I got no pimples as of right now, and I haven't for a while. So pregnancy has made my skin get really clear and glowy because now I don't have to try so hard to get my skin to look good. I feel like it's been looking good naturally lately, which is really a plus. So, um, let me just reposition myself. Let's see. A question I got in my message box was about gas with pregnancy. They wanted to know, um, did my gas, like, was there any changes with that when I was pregnant? Absolutely. This is something that people probably don't want to talk about because it's a little weird. But if I'm gonna be honest and you guys really want to know, then yeah, it was very, very different because it's just like everything else with pregnancy, it's nothing that is normal. Um I would actually be stuck awake at night sometimes because your stomach gets so bloated and gassy that you can't even sleep. Like it hurts almost. You just feel like you're like this big balloon and it just hurts because your stomach is just like going crazy because it's all hormones. I think it's got something to do with some hormone that just makes your gas increase. Don't even care because you're pregnant. You're allowed to do that. So if you want to do what you gotta do. So don't, you know, don't suffer because gas pain can lead to a crampy feeling, which will lead to you freaking out that you're having a miscarriage, just like how I did. Um, so if you get um, gas pains, take a Tums, and hopefully that will fix it. But yeah, don't just suffer through because, and if you do get some cramps, don't freak out because it's probably what it is. Let's see. Another thing that can help you with um, your throwing up is this breathing technique that I kind of learned naturally. Whenever I would feel like I was about to throw up, I would take these really deep breaths and close my eyes and like really deep breaths, just go just over and over and over. And that actually prevented throwing up many times. I would just close my eyes and do that breathing and think of something completely not to do with food or anything. Just think of like shopping. Think of like an outfit or shoes or like something like that, and it will get your mind off of throwing up. Um, what else? What else? Careful brushing your teeth, because if you brush your teeth too far back, or if you put your toothbrush on your tongue, then it can trigger gagging, which will trigger throwing up, and then it's just gonna be bad. So when you're brushing your teeth, maybe go a couple weeks when you're having morning sickness without touching your tongue with it. Just brush your teeth and then use mouthwash if you feel like your tongue needs to be cleaned or something. So yeah, peppermint Altoids and gum, another big help. Toast, apples, drinking slowly. Toast, even plain toast, maybe with a little bit of butter, a little bit of jelly, but mostly plain dry toast is going to settle your stomach. It's kind of just like the saltines where it just absorbs all the acid, whatnot, in your stomach. Stay away from harsh smells, whether it's food or candles or perfume, hairspray. Just don't go near anything that's gonna like overwhelm your nose. Get a lot of sleep. If you're overtired, you're gonna be miserable. Um, what else? Well, my last verse, let's say, when did I start feeling the baby's movement? My first movements that I felt were at 15 weeks. I felt little tiny butterfly twitching in my stomach. By 17 weeks to 19 weeks, I was feeling actual, like I knew it was the baby kind of feeling. By 20 weeks, I was feeling complete twists and turns, and I could tell everything he was doing. And now by 24 weeks, every single movement he makes is really clear to me. So I hope that all these tips and advice, whatever, helped you guys, and good luck with the beginning of your pregnancy, and just try to enjoy it and try to keep your worrying to a minimum, because now looking back, I wish that I enjoyed my pregnancy in the beginning more and I just worried less. So, if you have any questions about your diet or eating, talk to your doctor. Don't just deprive yourself of random foods. I myself figured out that things like deli meat and certain dressings and blue cheese, these are okay to have. If it makes you feel better, avoid them, but don't stress if you had them. Same with seafood. You can have as much salmon as you want. You can have a little bit of tuna. The things you're going to try to avoid are things you probably wouldn't even have anyway. You can look up a list online. So take your vitamin every day. Try to take your vitamin at a time where you're eating so it doesn't make you nauseous. So have a good day, everybody, and I hope you liked this video. Goodbye.